Hey guys, it's Big Time Collector 01 here. Uh, Back at it with the collection video. So yeah, I'm finally gonna show you guys the collection. So I want to put a disclaimer. I did do time lapses, and those will be at the beginning before I show you guys the collection. But the camera was on an angle, and I didn't know that until after seeing it today. So just a little heads up. So if the screen's a little crooked, that's my fault completely. I gotta mess around with this little what you call it, the ring light here. Yeah, I didn't realize it was at a slight angle, so if that bothers you, my bad. I'll fix that in the future. So yeah, let's get on to the collection, shall we? Alright, starting off with the time lapses. This is the villain shelf. This is the bottom of the villain shelf right here. You can see Mr. Hyde, and you got Collapsidian, one of my first Build-A-Figures, or no, one of my last figures, Build-A-Figures of 2018. You can also see the Toy Biz, Mr. Sinister back there. It's one of my favorite Toy Biz figures. It's actually one of my only ones. I have the Series 3 Wolverine. Don't like that figure as much, but I'm glad to have the Apocalypse Wave version. You just saw Citizen V fall right there. Well, it's very hard putting these guys up because a lot of them fall. That's a NECA flight stand, by the way. I love those things. Those are great. I really like that Green Goblin. I like how it looks. A lot of people don't like the head sculpt. It's fine in my opinion. The Juggernaut Build-A-Figure right there. The Dormammu right there is my first Build-A-Figure ever. And that flame effect came with the Ultimate Green Goblin. It's hard to wrap around the fingers. That Shocker effect is two Havoc effects actually, just put on top of each other. Now we're going to the Hero Shelf. We got the Thing, the Wolverine's Thing. That's a NECA flight stand again. It's just I just put bendy wire around Wasp's waist right there because the clip broke, but I still kept it. Now we're putting up Doctor Strange and Gambit right there, looking great. I love those two figures. We got we got Rogue. That's the Vintage Collection Rogue, and we got Daredevil. Daredevil actually fell after I finished the collection. Now we're going on to the main hero shelf, which is consistent of like your main heroes, your big names. That's the Marvel Select Thor. That's the Disney Store exclusive, I'm pretty sure. I really, really want a new War Machine, but I still love that one. That's the Mark II. And yeah, that's more of the characters, more heroes. That's the AI Tony Stark. Looking great. Yeah. We got Spider-Man. I think this is Black Widow. Yeah, we're putting up Black Widow, and then we got Black Panther right there. This is the DC Multiverse shelf. Well, this is the McFarlane shelf, plus some Legends. I love those DC Multiverse flight stands. A lot of people don't. I really enjoy them because they're very sturdy with the camera, so you can get a better angle at the Marvel Legends over there. So yeah, now I think MCU shelf. Love this shelf, one of my favorite shelves in the collection. Can't wait to add more to it. I can't wait to get those new Spider-Man figures from the No Way Home wave, which I will be doing a video on soon. I just need to put it together. But I can't wait to replace the old Spider-Man and Doctor Strange on that shelf. Can't wait to do that. Putting up Scarlet Witch. I also want that Disney Plus wave, because that would really help out with this shelf. And so this is actually not from the previous days, where this is actually a different day. So I only put this up because the shelves didn't really change as much. So yeah, that's me putting up the Mezco Green Lantern, and the positioning of these figures are a little different actually, and actually one of them changes. That Flash I took down and replaced with the McFarlane Toys Injustice 2 Flash, which I really like that figure a lot. I still like that DC Collectibles New 52 Flash. It's just the articulation is terrible. I couldn't get him into a running pose. It was so awkward looking. So yeah, now we're on to the Power Ranger shelf right here. We just put up the white and green Ranger. They look good. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Lightning Collection. These are the Legacy figures. Now we're just finishing up. This one didn't change at all as well. I mean, the Yellow Ranger has fallen over a few times because she does not like to stand. She does not like to stand. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up this right now. Starting off at the Marvel Legends shelf over here. It's not much when it comes to a collection. I know it's not a big like toy room, but it's just a few shelves. But it's what I like. It's my collection. That's what I like about it. So here we have the heroes over here. These are like your main heroes, you know, Avengers, X-Men, Captain America. You got Captain America. You got Deadpool, Spider-Man, Black Widow. Love that. Gray Black Widow from Walmart. So happy to find it. And then we got the vintage collection Black Panther. Then we have the AI Tony Stark. You did see that if you saw that review. I love this figure a lot. The classic body mold is great. I missed out on the 80 years Iron Man. That's why I got this one, and I freaking love it. We got Wolverine over here with the metal claws from Can of Beans. I really love those claws a lot. I have another pair there on another Wolverine. We'll see that in a moment. Yeah, Punisher, love that Punisher figure. That Deadpool there is actually my favorite Marvel Legends of all time, and I love that figure to death. I remember when I got it for my birthday. And I know I have an MCU cap. I don't like mixing the MCU figures all the time. I mean, I like it and don't like it, but with this cap, it's just been so old. That's the Civil War cap. But moving down, we have more heroes. These are like your, excuse that motor in the background. There's this kid with a motorized bike. It's kind of annoying. It wakes me up sometimes. But yeah, here we have like your second-rate heroes. They're not even like second-rate, barely. Some of these are barely even second-rate, you know. Well, actually, all of these are like barely even second-rate. I just put them here because I just made the top shelf for more like your main characters, your main heroes. Over here you got Rogue, the vintage collection Rogue. Love that figure. We got the Psylocke, that's the variant. The Gambit. Got the Wolverine's thing over there. I know I don't have a full Fantastic Four. We'll get there, especially with the new vintage wave. Can't wait to get those. You got X-23. You got Gwenpool and Lady Deadpool just hanging out. That's the unicorn from the movie Deadpool. And those are like custom beer bottles I got. Those things are awesome. I have a few more. They're just not in use though. Then moving on to the main villain shelf over here. Get your heavy hitters like Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Venom, Carnage. I know like Omega Red's not that much of a heavy hitter, but I just really love this figure, so I had to put him there. We got a Hydra Soldier back there. I only put him there because Red Skull. Got Shocker. Again, not really like a big heavy hitter Spider-Man villain, but I just really like the figure. Then yeah, love that Dormammu. If you see the time lapse and you notice me like having a hard time getting that flame effect, it's not easy getting that flame effect on there. It's actually from the Ultimate Green Goblin Build-A-Figure. I never completed it, but I love those effects, so just put it on Dormammu. Looks great. And that one of his legs, I think it's his right leg, just never wants to stay on. It never clips in. That's the Build-A-Figure, by the way. Then we got your second-rate villains. Again, not all of these are second-rate, but they're just in here because they're not like your main villains. You got Wenwu, Death Dealer there. Who's excited for Shang-Chi? I can't wait to see that movie. It's coming out very soon. I can't wait to see it. You got Ironmonger in there. Sorry if it's a little dark. I don't get much. Sorry if it's a little dark. It's not really that sunny out. It's been a gloomy day all day today, so I wanted to do this yesterday, but I was so tired from putting up the collection. I've been doing that all day yesterday. So, yeah, I meant to do that earlier, but yeah. That's the villain shelf. So that's for my Marvel Legends, and then, yeah, those are my accessories right there. But moving on to my other shelf. This is just my other stuff. This is, we'll see what's in here. Got your Mighty Morphin Power Rangers at the top here. These are the legacy figures, and that's the Lightning Collection White Ranger. I'm not a huge fan of the Lightning Collection. I know that's such an unpopular opinion. I love Hasbro, and I love what they're doing with all their licenses. But I'm not a huge fan of the Lightning Collection. That one alone just really turned me off. So it's not a bad line. It's just not my favorite. I do prefer these guys though. I do prefer the Legacy figures. I know I'm missing the Pink Ranger. We'll get her someday. I'm trying to get her. Then we have my Justice League shelf over here. Yeah, I really like this shelf a lot. This is one I plan to expand upon because I love the Justice League. They're my favorite superhero team, and I do plan on expanding this a little more. I really do want that new Mezco Superman that's coming out soon. It looks great. These guys are Mezco's the Green Lantern, Aquaman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. We got a DC Collectibles New 52 Cyborg. It's just a placeholder. I like the figure. Just I really think I need a modern, a newer Cyborg. Most likely, the Snyder Cut McFarlane Toys one. I'll try and put that one up in there. Then we have the McFarlane Toys Flash. Love that figure. Love the design. I didn't put time lapses for these last night. Because the last time I did the collection, they were like this from the last time. So I do have time lapses from that older one. I might put that up, but the camera angle is terrible, so you might have to deal with that. And then we got Falcon flying over here above the MCU shelf with all the MCU characters. Got Wasp over there. Got Giant Man. And over here, I try to split these guys in sections. I don't have every MCU character. There's so many missing characters. I don't have a full Guardians setup. I don't have Gamora, Rocket, or Groot. It's really hard to get some of these MCU figures. You got Stan Lee back there just being a cameo. I love it. I just love how he's hidden. It's a little fun. Then you got Captain Marvel and the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. over there. You got Yondu. Who saw What If? What If is becoming a great show. I can't wait for the next episode. I loved episode 2 with Chadwick Boseman. It was great. Yeah, R.I.P. Chadwick. Yeah, and then we got the oldest Iron Man and Captain America ever. Oh my god, these guys were from Civil War. I do not have an updated version of these guys, and I'm desperately trying to get them. I know, it's terrible. Then we got the Fox and Sony characters, and then the Netflix Daredevil. I know Shang-Chi and Xialing are there. That was just the best place I could put them. But I put Spider-Man here because he technically still belongs to Sony. Well, not anymore, but that's why he's over here, because he's with Venom, the Sony characters. Same with Doctor Strange, Multiverse. Got Deadpool, love that Deadpool. And that effect on Professor X from Canada Beams. And then we move up, we got Magneto with the Michael Fassbender head. And then we got, that's the Patrick Stewart head on old Charles over there. Then going down here, this is the McFarlane shelf. So I do plan to make this whole shelf full of McFarlane figures, because I started collecting this line a little bit too late, but I really enjoy these figures a lot. Like the DC Multiverse figures, I really enjoy them. Got the Target exclusive Shriek over there. Freaking love that figure next to the retail Batman Beyond. We got the exclusive Snyder Cut Superman. Got the first Death Metals Batman. I want that second one so I can have one on the bike and one without it. I still need the bike though. Then we got the Drowned. It's not the best. The Drowned's not the best figure. It just does not like to stand up, and I have Sticky Tack on her hand, hold up the Trident because she doesn't want to hold it. Target's exclusive Red White Knight Batman. Got Sub-Zero. Love the Mortal Kombat figures from McFarlane Toys. Want to get more of those. Can't wait for that Joker. Got the Unmasked Shriek. Todd McFarlane Batman. Again, love what McFarlane's doing with their figures. One of my favorites of all time. Like, they're becoming my new Marvel Legends. Like, I'm starting to get more of these over Marvel Legends. But I can have a balance. And then we have just some random Marvel Legends. See, I found a spot for Civil War. Yeah, I know. Not the best spot, but it's a spot for him. Then we have just a few Legends. The Marvel Universe Sentinel. Love that Sentinel. My grandma got that for me for my birthday. Freaking love that thing. Yeah, just a few. This is mostly X-Men stuff. You see, you got... Sorry about my dog. He's barking at something. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Bentley over here just doesn't like other dogs. He just doesn't. He likes to bark at every single one of them. It's kind of annoying, really. That's my other dog. That's Marty. She likes everyone. She doesn't bark. Bentley. Yeah. Those are my dogs. They're not part of my collection. But I love them. Cute. So just ending this off, now I'm just going to show off my Marvel Legends Retro Collection Kingpin. I got this guy, like, for Christmas. It's almost going to be a year old since I've gotten it. And, yeah, I haven't opened it. I don't plan on opening it. And I just, like, got it. I was like, oh, this is cool. I plan on opening it. Never did. Just hung it up here. It's just, like, keeping him in the box. It looks cool on the wall. So, yeah. Then we have my Marvel Universe Galactus. I would put him with Sentinel, but he just doesn't fit. He's too tall. He's too tall. So yeah, that's the collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, sorry for the weird camera angle on the time lapse. I know it's not that bad. It's a little off, but I didn't like it. And I just don't feel I can't really reshoot it because then I have to take down the whole collection. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the collection video. Tell me what you like. Tell me what figures you like. Tell me what your collection is like. And I'll see you next time. Also, sorry about him. Yeah. Bentley. Say sorry. He's not gonna say sorry. But yeah, sorry about him. He's annoying, but we get through it. See ya.